And I was really curious to know कि आप online इसको किस तरह से grow किए?
We used to manage events earlier. How it started because Shisha promoting online was very difficult for us,
True.
as you must be knowing that Facebook and Instagram doesn't help us to promote, tobacco products online, right?
और शीशा sell करना it's not good for health, everyone knows, right?
Right.
मम्मी पापा का क्या reaction है? Because obviously it's not something that we will be promoting
Right,
as such,
right.
but of course it's important to know कि इस brand में घुसना as a startup and then reactions तो definitely आएंगे ही because it is something which is not easily acceptable.
Today I'm 28, so when I started, I did a flop show at 22. But at 24, at the age of 24, I worked on my plans, and then 1 year I worked on my plans, and then I showed my dad, this is the way that, we can go this far.
Hello everyone. Today I have a different story. Story of a startup. But ये startup का physical store नहीं होके. They are just doing something great online. Theos. शीशा जो कि वो हर्बल फ्लेवर्स यूज करके प्रोड्यूस करते हैं एंड दे आर केटरिंग टू लॉट ऑफ पीपल इन टुडेज डेट एंड इट्स ऑल ऑनलाइन सेकंड ही इज इनटू luxury lifestyle brand that is called Coco Villa. And there also he's creating a name and fame. So what it is all about, let's hear from him. Welcome Mehir, welcome to our show. So it's a very interesting thing and I was really curious to know कि आप online इसको किस तरह से grow किए and what exactly had happened. So please tell us your story.
Firstly, thank you, Kapila ji, for having me here. And I would love to talk about my two brands. So I will be starting from Theos. Right. So Theos is basically a shisha, catering brand that we started long back. It's been 4 years now. Our hub is in Delhi. We started from Delhi.
Right.
We used to manage events earlier. How it started because shisha promoting online was very difficult for us,
True.
as you must be knowing that Facebook and Instagram doesn't help us to promote, tobacco products online, right?
Right.
So we somehow got a way, to form a page on Instagram, and then we created a lot of campaigns, right? And then we worked on our influencer marketing and a lot of other things that we have done for our brand, right? That is how we got, some space. And we always, at the back of the mind, we had this, that we have to be very, unique and very different from, the other shisha companies. So how it started, we formed a shisha kit that was, you can say, a USP for our brand, and we formed a shisha kit at the time of, the lockdown and the corona, which had, happened, right? So we took all the shisha kits and we sold it across, pan India. So it got convenient for the other customers, other clients to bought those shisha kits from us online, right? So that is how we gained some USPs for our brand, and then how, it got promoted on
ये
Instagram.
hookah और शीशा सेल करना it's not good for health, everyone knows, right?
Right.
मम्मी पापा का क्या reaction आया? Because obviously it's not something that we will be promoting
Right,
as such,
right.
but of course it's important to know कि इस brand में घुसना as a startup and then reactions तो definitely आएंगे ही because it is something which is not easily acceptable.
Absolutely. So, mom and dad, earlier when I started, they were little skeptical about, me starting a shisha business. It was really difficult for me because I first started shisha business when I was 22. So today I'm 28. So when I started, I did a flop show at 22. But at 24, at the age of 24, I worked on my plans, and then 1 year I worked on my plans, and then I showed my dad, this is the way that, we can go this far, right? So,
Like what was the way? कहाँ से कैसे शुरू हुआ? And just like quick एक देखते हैं हम memory में जाके कि कहाँ से chain build-up होता गया? Because as you said online it's difficult. तो ये सिर्फ Insta के through तो नहीं हुआ होगा. Definitely you might be having good PR or contacts through which this might have built up. So let's talk about the networking which has happened.
Definitely, PR plays an important role. Whenever you're building a brand, your PR has to be A1, right? It has to be strong, right? So earlier, when I was in my college days, I had huge, good contacts. So I use my contacts. So one-to-one marketing was the key, which I did earlier back in my college days when I was forming this brand, right? So when I started at the age of 24. I gained a lot of attention because I had huge contacts because my Instagram was doing good, right? I was posting good content. So somehow I had contacts earlier, right? So it helped me, build my brand because I was very communicative to the people. Your nature, matters a lot when you talk to certain different people. So, in short, can we say that if you want to build a brand online, of course, so it is supported by the offline context that you have, and this PR plays a very important role, if I'm not wrong. Definitely, PR plays an important role, and your PR game has to be strong from day one. I would definitely recommend whoever is starting the brand, whoever is doing a startup, the PR has to be on point. Right. And that is how you build your business. Then you have to find various marketing campaigns. You have to find the USPs for the brands, whatever you're launching, right? If it is a clothing brand you're doing, or if it is a home decor related brand. So the USP has to be decor बहुत diverse clients है, right? Right. So उसमें जाने का कैसे idea है? Right. I always had this plan because once I have built this brand, Theos, so always I had some creativity in me when I was born, you can say, because I always used to do creative things. So that is why I have to. Hand painting, right. So, my sister is an interior designer, so she helped me, to do a lot of creative things in my life, and she told me why not to start a, home decor brand because she'll also help me in that. So that is the reason I started this home decor because she has a great interest in all interior related solutions. So she told me to bring something related to interior, and I found some space in in candle line, especially in Odisha, right? So there was no such luxurious candle brand. So that is the reason I've got. And I think you have put some nice messages, funky messages also. Yes. That makes it different. थोड़ा I think आज की generation के लिए it looks good to gift it also with nice messages, right? Right. Again, it has to be very catchy. Yeah. So that is how we have wrote certain slogans on that candle so that people can relate and whenever they're buying, so people should relate what they're buying and what value is being added, to their product, whatever they're buying from us. Tell me about your school life now. Like, I know that it was not easy for you, but you have come up really well. Yeah, so my school life was not, as happening as the life I'm living today because school life, I was a really shy guy and I was not able to, even perform any theater shows in my school. I was always afraid. I was always into sports. I was a sports person. I've played for Delhi State cricket, right? Academic wise, I was not good, to be honest. I have got always below 50% in my academics, but when I was in 12th, I got a good percentage. Good for me, actually. फेल नहीं हुए थे, right? नहीं सो फेल नहीं पास हो जाते थे हमेशा और आई गॉट I think 71% in my 12th grade. Okay. And it was a, wow factor for me, you can say, definitely. And my parents were proud कि यार इसके 71% कैसे आ गए. So that was a funny moment for me also कि भाई ये 71% कैसे आ गए इसके. So even I was shocked कि ये कैसे हो गया. So that is the thing. I still remember those moments. My school life was little tough for me. But then I went to this college, Amity, which is a very popular amongst youth, Amity University, Noida. And I did a course that was mass comm, and I gained a lot of attention from there because I was doing gymming there when I started my college. So that is how again I, built my PR. Because see, looks matter, communication skills matter. So that is your personality matters actually. So when you build your personality, it automatically works for you, right? So this was always the key that I wanted to, get into this youth culture and then make my brand. तो ये चीजें हमारे दिमाग में पहले से ही थी, तो वो चीजें हमारे लिए वर्क कर गई. And that is how these brands came up. Right. And we do not have a physical store yet, but online we have great attention. We are selling products. It's been years now, and now we are planning to bring a offline store as well. But offline store का is it required? मतलब अगर online इतना अच्छा चल ही रहा है, so is it required to have an offline presence या इस तरह से continue करना सही है? Yeah, I think the products that I am into, right? People have a lot of questions related to the fragrances that I bring, right? So if, for example, if you talk about candle, so when you're going to buy a candle, you have to smell the fragrance first, right? So you cannot go to the online store and have the fragrance tested, right? So for that purpose, I need to launch a physical store. So that's the reason. So because we have future plans also, we'll be getting into different fragrance products like ether, oud, perfumes, agarbatti. So we have a lot of plans. That is why so offline store is very important for us right now. So we'll be bringing one state at a time, and that is our plan. अभी कितने states में presence है? Online we have pan India we are doing, but if you talk about Coco Bella, we have pan India presence. We have a lot of good clients. All five-star hotels are our clients. So we are doing good online currently, but as I'm living in Odisha right now, so Odisha offline store is in the pipeline. I have to bring and see what customer review is, and that is what our target is. Okay. Yes. So some tips that you would like to give to the youth? Tips as such कुछ नहीं. Tips, you have to work hard, that is it. And you have to be, कुछ हटके थोड़ा सा, you have to be, you can say consistency is the key. You have to be consistent. You can't get bored of doing one stuff. So earlier I used to get bored, but that is not the solution. You have to work on your brand and you have to be focused, right? Consistency, I think, is the key, and hard work definitely. And my message to the youth is, do not lose hope. Keep doing whatever you're doing. देर से आएगा रिजल्ट, बट आएगा. तो अपने पे भरोसा रखो और दुनिया की मत सुनो. कुछ लो फेस था शायद. आई थिंक यू हैड आल्सो फेस्ड उस टाइम पे जब नहीं कुछ हो रहा था, राइट? lot of low phases. My friends used to laugh earlier back in the days when I launched the Shisha brand. So they used to insult me in certain way. So I used to not like, they used to tell me, यार what you have opened, ये कैसे चलाएगा, इसमें क्या है, हुक्का किसको बेचेगा, तो क्या है कल्चर, होम प्रोडक्ट्स किसको बेचोगे, कैंडल कौन खरीदता है आज के टाइम पे. तो ये सारी चीज़ें थी बैक इन द डेज, बट आई डिड नॉट फोकस ऑन दोज थिंग्स, एंड आई बिल्ड माई ब्रांड, एंड आई did whatever best possible was for me. I did it, and things are good now. Great. Yes. एक quick rapid fire करते हैं, ठीक है? Definitely. All right. Starting from your favorite brand in your clothing segment. My favorite brand, you can say Zara is my go-to brand. एक one got it. One answer. Okay. ठीक है. Zara, done. Okay. Next is which fragrance you like personally? Fragrance, I like rose and oud. Okay. It's a combination. Any favorite perfume or brand? I like this brand called Oud Arabia. Okay. I use a lot of products from there. Oud Arabia is the brand that I like. मम्मी पापा का punchline for you? कुछ कर ले लाइफ में. दोस्त लोग का एक punchline. तेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा भाई. गर्लफ्रेंड का क्या रहता है? तू कर लेगा. Oh, great, wonderful. And so, what is your punchline for yourself? मेरे को पता है मैं कर ही लूंगा.
Great.
So that is all.
Great. So wish you all the best. It was lovely talking to you, and I'm sure those who really want to do something in life, they will be persistent and they will definitely make it. Be it online store or offline store, it's always the consistency which pays you, and that will make you perfect. Thank you.